In the 90s, Nintendo released the Satellaview, a satellite modem accessory for the Super Famicom. Satellaview allowed players to download games, magazines, and more through satellite broadcast. Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, let's get started. In 1995, Nintendo and the Japanese company Saint Giga collaborated on Satellaview, a satellite modem peripheral produced by Nintendo for the Super Famicom, which is the Japanese version of the SNES. Satellaview allowed players to download games, magazines, and more through satellite broadcast provided by Saint Giga. To use Satellaview, players purchased a special BS or broadcast satellite tuner from Saint Giga or rented one for a 6-month fee. The Satellaview attaches to the expansion port on the bottom of the Super Famicom. The accessory was only released in Japan. The Satellaview was reportedly being developed alongside the Virtual Boy and Nintendo 64. Nintendo announced Satellaview on December 21, 1994, at a retail price of 14,000 Japanese yen. Several third-party developers, including Capcom, Konami, Taito, Seta, and Squaresoft, announced plans to create Satellaview games. Pre-orders began on February 25, 1995. Broadcasting services for Satellaview launched on April 1st, and the accessory was released on April 23rd. It was only sold via mail order instead of being released into stores, which is kind of strange. By March of 1997, Saint Giga reported that Satellaview had 116,000 active users. By mid-1998, Nintendo's relationship with Saint Giga began to deteriorate. This led to Nintendo halting all production of new games and content for the peripheral beginning March 1999. Saint Giga continued to supply content for Satellaview, broadcasting reruns of older content and making the service only for video games. Satellaview was fully discontinued on June 30, 2000. 1 year later, Saint Giga declared bankruptcy and merged with Japanese media company YRB. The Satellaview accessory attaches to the expansion port on the bottom of a Super Famicom, similar to the Nintendo 64 DD or Sega CD. The accessory has a custom 4-way AC adapter and AV selector, connecting the console to the required BS tuner. Game and broadcast information is stored on 8 megabit memory packs, inserted into the top of the special application cartridge BSX, which is pretty much the Satellaview game you use to download media and see news. It's actually pretty cool, like an Earthbound style hub world, based on buildings representing Satellaview services. And I have one myself, but since I don't own the Satellaview accessory or BS tuner, obviously nothing happens. I'm pretty sure nothing would happen even if you had those, because Satellaview has been shut down since 2000. A total of 114 games were released for Satellaview. Some are remakes or updates of older Famicom and Super Famicom games, and others were created especially for the service. Soundlink games were broadcast with live voice acting. Nintendo also often had tournaments for certain games, like Wario's Woods, that allowed players to compete for prizes. Despite having a pretty large player base and being successful for Saint Giga, Nintendo viewed Satellaview as a commercial failure. The rise of superior consoles such as the Sega Saturn, PlayStation, and Nintendo 64 made consumers reluctant to purchase Satellaview. Thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, share the video, comment down below, and check out my other videos for some more awesome Nintendo content. Goodbye!